Joining us live exclusively on Sky News Breakfast is the President of Timor-Leste and Nobel Prize laureate, Jose Ramos-Horta. President Ramos-Horta, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. So you're speaking at Impact Week for 2025, the Wellbeing Economic Conference and Festival in Singapore. So, Mr. President, why is this gathering so important and what do you hope it will achieve?
At two levels. One obviously reflects our global concern, our local concern in Timor-Leste about climate change, and also about how to ensure the food security in the country, food sovereignty, and the elimination of extreme poverty, of malnutrition, stunting for our children, and for children regionally and globally. So these are the two main issues that concern me, concern Timor-Leste. Climate change that put at risk every development effort, every effort in ensuring output of agriculture, of food security, and also it impacts on our ability to continue our fight, to implement programs on job creation and elimination of extreme poverty.
Very important issues indeed, and Global Citizen is really making its first foray in Southeast Asia in partnership with SOPAO-CHI and the Number 17 Foundation. From your perspective, Mr. President, how significant is it to have this global movement arrive in the region, and what impact could it have for Southeast Asia and beyond?
I'm very pleased that the Global Citizen bringing this international gathering to Singapore, to our region that is very prosperous in some levels, but still also struggle with the nefarious, devastating consequences of climate change, and with conflicts in the region that hamper any effort to eliminate extreme poverty. So very important to raise awareness in one of the greatest economies of Southeast Asia, Singapore. So I'm very pleased that Global Citizens, Michael, my friend Michael, has brought this event to our region.
Absolutely. And I wanted to ask you as well, Mr. President, Timor-Leste has been admitted to ASEAN, a big announcement there. What are your thoughts on deterring conflict in the region?
We're joining ASEAN 25th October after more than 10 years of efforts to improve the basic pillars of the country: peace and security, economics, culture and society, etc. We have fulfilled most of it. Obviously, we're still very much lagging in economic development and in poverty eradication. But we will be part of a region with almost 700 million people, with trillions of dollars in joint GDP. So we will not be on now a small economy of only 1.4 million. We will be part of an economy that has 700 million consumers, of which 200 million are high income. This in itself will provide Timor-Leste with opportunities to attract investors. We already attracting investors, and more tourism, more people mobility, Timor-Leste students increasing in numbers to study in the ASEAN region. And at the same time, we have a regional voice, an international voice that is expanded through the influence, the prestige of ASEAN.
And Mr. President, Australia has just released our climate risk assessment, and over the next couple of days we will be hearing more regarding our 2035 emissions target. What are some of the opportunities Australia and Timor-Leste can do in this space, working together?
We in Timor-Leste, we are realistic, at least myself. Over the years, I always say we should stop the finger pointing and blaming in the COP meetings, coming one in this November in Brazil, in Belém. What should each country do? Well, in Timor-Leste, I've been involved in tree planting schemes. One is called With One Seed, actually started by an NGO from Melbourne, Australia, working with Timorese community. In several years, we planted very viable, I have to say, 700,000 trees, and we have issued the first carbon certificates. So in each country around the world, each of us should do is to put back trees to the forest that we destroyed ourselves, to clean our rivers, our lakes, our seas of all the poison, the plastic that we dump into it. That is what we can do. Take our own responsibility for what we have done to improve the living conditions in the country.
Mr. President, thank you. Great advice. It was an honour to speak to you. Thank you so much, and all the very best for Impact Week and beyond. Thank you.